Across townships and suburbs, from Limpopo to KwaZulu-Natal, the frustrations of ordinary South Africans are reaching boiling point. As the country grapples with worsening unemployment, crumbling infrastructure, and growing insecurity, a common grievance has emerged from the voices of millions. President Cyril Ramaphosa is being accused of turning a blind eye to the struggles of his own people, while seemingly prioritizing the interests of undocumented foreigners. For years, the topic of illegal immigration in South Africa has been a highly sensitive and divisive issue. But in 2025, the tension has escalated to dangerous new levels. Communities claim that their cries have fallen on deaf ears while undocumented foreigners continue to flood into the country, allegedly taking jobs, overburdening public services, and contributing to rising crime. The sense of abandonment is palpable, and President Ramaphosa is at the center of the storm. The outcry gained momentum after recent protests in areas like Soweto, Diepsloot, and Alexandra, where residents blocked roads and burned tires, chanting slogans like "Put South Africans First" and "Ramaphosa, where are you?" Activists and community leaders claim that the government has failed to enforce immigration laws, allowing undocumented foreigners to dominate sectors like construction, retail, hospitality, and informal trade. "The government is protecting them more than us," said 42-year-old Nomvula Masiko from Tembisa. "We are South Africans. We vote. We pay taxes. But when it comes to opportunities and services, we are being pushed aside. It's like we don't matter." The frustration isn't limited to employment. Many hospitals, schools, and clinics are reportedly overwhelmed, with citizens accusing illegal foreigners of straining an already weak system. In some areas, overcrowded classrooms and long queues for basic health care have become the norm, further fueling resentment. Even within the ANC's own ranks, murmurs of discontent are growing louder. Several party veterans and provincial leaders have warned that the president's soft stance on border control and enforcement could cost the ruling party in upcoming elections. Opposition parties, especially the Patriotic Alliance and Action SA, have seized the moment, promising strict immigration reform and putting South Africans first in policy and practice. Yet, President Ramaphosa's response has been measured. In a recent address, he acknowledged the pressures facing citizens but called for calm and unity, warning against xenophobic sentiments and divisive narratives. His administration insists that tackling illegal immigration must be balanced with constitutional protections and human rights. That response, however, has not been enough to calm the storm. Critics argue that the government hides behind legal rhetoric while doing little to solve the core issue: unchecked border control and a flood of undocumented individuals operating freely within the country. On social media, hashtags like #PutSouthAfricans First, #RamaphosaFailedUs, and #IllegalImmigrationCrisis have been trending frequently, as young people and working-class citizens vent their anger online. Viral videos showing clashes between locals and foreigners, accusations of police inaction, and footage of foreign-owned shops operating without permits have all intensified public anger. Many South Africans are now asking, how much longer must we endure this? And if the president refuses to listen, what choice do we have but to vote him out? As the 2026 elections draw near, this issue could become a decisive factor. With tensions rising and communities feeling abandoned, Ramaphosa finds himself in a precarious position, accused of failing those who trusted him, and of putting foreigners first, while locals continue to suffer. Whether he chooses to act boldly or continue with caution may determine not only his legacy, but the future political direction of the entire nation.